Absolutely. Ramanuj here, ready to make learning an absolute blast. What's your name, my friend?
My name is Shival.
All right, Shival. Pleasure to meet you. So, Shival, which class are you in, and what awesome topic are we diving into today?
Ramanuj, I am in class ninth, and can you teach me linear equations in two variables?
Linear equations in two variables. Huh? Great choice, Shival. Before we jump in, just to make sure we're on the same page, how comfortable are you with solving basic algebraic equations? Like, if I gave you 2x plus 5 equals 11, could you solve for x without breaking a sweat? This topic needs knowledge of linear equations in one variable.
The value of x would be 0.
Almost. Let's quickly revisit solving simple equations. Remember, we want to isolate x on one side. So, in 2x plus 5 equals 11. First, subtract 5 from both sides, then divide by 2. Ready to give it another shot? And then let us start with linear equations in two variables.
Yes, the value of x comes out to be 3.
Exactly. X is 3. Perfect. See, you knew it all along. Just needed a little nudge. Now that we've warmed up our algebraic muscles, let's dive into the fascinating world of linear equations in two variables. Here is an overview of topics we will cover. 1. What are linear equations in two variables? I'll show you some real-world examples to bring it to life. 2. Graphing linear equations. Discover the cool tricks to plotting them. 3. Solving systems of equations. Learn substitution, elimination, and graphing methods. 4. Applications of linear equations. Explore how these equations are used in everyday situations. Does that sound like a plan, Shival? Or do you have anything specific you're hoping to cover?
रामानुज, क्या आप मुझे सारी चीज़ें हिंदी में पढ़ा सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल शिवल, हम सब कुछ हिंदी में सीखेंगे। मुझे बहुत खुशी होगी। तो क्या हम शुरू करें?
जी हाँ, स्टार्ट करते हैं।
ठीक है, तो शिवल सबसे पहले ये समझते हैं कि दो चर वाले रैखिक समीकरण होते क्या हैं। जरा सोचिए, आप एक दुकान में गए, आपने 2 पेन और 3 पेंसिलें खरीदी और कुल 25 रुपए दिए। अब हम इसे गणितीय रूप से कैसे लिख सकते हैं? क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि हम इसे समीकरण के रूप में कैसे लिख सकते हैं, जहां पेन की कीमत को x और पेंसिल की कीमत को y मान लें?
मुझे नहीं पता।
कोई बात नहीं, शिवल, मैं यहाँ मदद करने के लिए ही तो हूँ। चलो देखते हैं। अगर पेन की कीमत x है, तो 2 पेन की कीमत क्या होगी? और अगर पेंसिल की कीमत y है, तो 3 पेंसिल की कीमत क्या होगी? फिर हम इन दोनों को जोड़कर कुल मूल्य के बराबर लिख सकते हैं। कोशिश करो, क्या बनता है?
2x और 3y।
बिल्कुल सही। अब अगर 2 पेन और 3 पेंसिल की कुल कीमत 25 रुपए है, तो हम इसे एक समीकरण के रूप में कैसे लिखेंगे? 2x और 3y का उपयोग करके हमें कुल कीमत बतानी है।
2x plus 3y equal to 25।
बिल्कुल सही। 2x plus 3y equals 25। यही है दो चर वाला रैखिक समीकरण। इसमें x और y दो चर हैं और ये समीकरण एक सीधी रेखा को दर्शाता है। अब क्या आप मुझे दो चर वाले रैखिक समीकरण का एक और उदाहरण दे सकते हैं? कोई भी स्थिति जिसमें दो अज्ञात चीजें हों और उनका संबंध एक सीधी रेखा जैसा हो।
Once you are done with the class, it starts asks for you for the feedback of the class. Once you submit, it give you the option to download the lecture notes. If I download these lecture notes, these lecture notes will come in the form of a PDF that I can save on my computer or my mobile phone. Gives you a detailed summary of what we did in the class. Along with that, it gives you some questions, around 10 questions to practice based on the kind of questions we did in the class. So if I enter my Pragni portal, the first thing that you should notice is the timetable. So once Ramanuj is integrated into the portal, a timed automated timetable of the student for the whole duration of the course would be here based on the requirement of the student. For example, that if I set up a slot that every day from 6 to 7 p.m. I want to learn mathematics, so it will generate a consistent slot throughout it. Another thing is, if you go into that slot, you will be able to connect into the classes by a link over it with Ramanuj, and then the Ramanuj will conduct the class. You can also reschedule it, but this will give a more sense of a course per se. Now, the structure of all of these courses will be aligned to the specific content that you have developed in Pragvi for delivering these courses. So it will become much more pinpointed because Ramanuj has facility for ingestion of PDF. So it can teach you according to the PDF ingested into the system. In this course, once the students have attended the classes, the lecture video of that class would always be available to refer back. There would be lecture notes available with them. There will be lecture practice problems and based on the number of lecture that was done, because this is already there in the Abhyas portal. And then based on the class, it will send a feedback to the parents on their WhatsApp if there is something that needs to be communicated, like we do currently with human teachers. So we have a system wherein you can go and write as many tests as possible, and now this test can be conducted by Ramanuj based on the request and what Ramanuj thinks writes in the context of the course. All the features of the Abhyas app, that is the timetable functionality, the course structures, the feedback mechanisms, the homeworks and tests can be accessed by Ramanuj to give it an end-to-end facility to deliver a highly technical design course.